Hey guys, welcome back as always. My name is Lazar, and today we're going to be discussing for just a bit the current state of Warframe. The other day I was live streaming it over on Twitch and we were having a grand old time. As per the usual, the way I have fun with Warframe is to get some of my friends, get them into Warframe, let's run some missions, let's do that Archon capture thing so I can cry at the end for not getting the shard. Well, the Telford shard, that is. Or let's do some sorties, let's do some steel path, something of the sort. The fun I have with Warframe honestly hasn't changed throughout the course of the last 3 years. If I grab a couple of friends and I play it, it's absolutely fantastic. Single player is a different kettle of fish, but of course different strokes for different folks. There was a point where I asked, hey, where are all the crossplay guys at? Where are the crossplay people at? Because I no longer were getting crossplay people in my party when we went public and we had a few slots open. I also noticed back then that they actually changed, look at here, they changed the icon of the crossplay people, to this thing here, to this weird thing. Do you guys see that? It's awfully small. This thing here, see this guy? I still can't see his profile. This is a Xbox player right now because thankfully we still have crossplay enabled between PC and Xbox, and of course we're still waiting on PlayStation and Switch and hopefully Warframe Mobile as well. It is my hope that Warframe Mobile will help to kick up some more popularity for Warframe, simply because, believe it or not my friends, there are a lot more gamers on this than on consoles or on PC. Technically this is a handheld console at this point, since most modern mobile phones are more powerful than a Switch. Rest in peace, Switch. I am so sorry for you guys. That said, apparently they changed this icon because it wasn't appealing to certain console manufacturers. They didn't want to show like the competition icon next one to each other, like this is the Xbox guy and this is the PlayStation guy, and what if the Xbox guy is better than the PlayStation guy? It was something weird like that, but I will be honest, I don't have any official information on that, and I wasn't able to find it either. If you got it, link me in the comment section down below. But more importantly, my friends, my theory was that maybe crossplay was a bit buggy and people turned it off, and that's why we weren't getting crossplay guys in our party. And somebody else said the following, or perhaps they're just not playing Warframe anymore. To which I replied, preposterous, preposterous. Why wouldn't you play Warframe? But that kind of got me to thinking about all the updates and the current state of Warframe. So I thought, you know what, I can head on over to Steam charts and confirm that I'm right and Warframe is fine. And to Google Trends, and I went to Google Trends and Steam charts, and unfortunately what I found was a little bit of bad news, at least for me and of course for the game in general. And let's head on over to Steam charts. As you can see, my friends, Warframe is not exactly doing so hot right now. Now what you want to look when it comes to Steam charts for the health of a game is not peak players. Peak players is not really all that relevant of a metric. Now what you want to look at is average players, and as you can see, Warframe has been a bit on the downtrend for quite a while now, and you can confirm this over on Google Trends as well. Make sure to select worldwide and select something relevant like a year, 2 or something of the sort. You also have the possibility of comparing with other games. But getting back to Steam charts, and we'll talk about Google Trends in a while. If you take a month, let's say, I don't know, let's take September. September 2022, you had 40,000, almost 40,000 average players. Head on over to September 2021, you had 47,000 players almost. Let's go back a little further. Let's go to 2020, September 2020, 56,000. And now in 2022 we are looking at only 40,000. Unfortunately, my friends, apparently this has been going on for quite a while. And believe it or not, normally this wouldn't worry me so much because I know there's a big content update coming for Warframe at the end of this year. But unfortunately, said content update by the name of Duviri has been postponed to 2023. Now, during the dev stream, they played it off, or they made it seem like it's not a huge deal, but take my word for it, my friends. The end of the year is when you promote your product, is when you splurge on marketing and ad campaigns. It's the golden time when it comes to promoting your brand new product. In our case, that would have been the Duviri Paradox. And what we have left now is Lua Spray. Lua Spray, which is essentially a small update to a survival over on Lua. You got a Warframe and a couple of weapons and a couple of minor tweaks as well. I don't even know if the two Warframe reworks, including Grendel, will be making it into Lua Spray. So essentially a smidge of the actual Duviri, or what we were supposed to get with Duviri. Now, make no mistake, these big content updates play an absolutely vital role, and you can take a look over here. Let's take a look at the big jumps when it comes to Warframe in popularity. Look at this one. In April 2022, almost a 40% jump, 12,000 players plus. Now, my friends, if you remember, this is when the Zaraman was released. You guys remember that update? Absolutely fantastic update. Of course, it had its bugs here and there, but still an amazing content update that brought a whole lot of players back to Warframe. Another thing that happened this year was TennoCon not actually bringing any playable content per se. All we got to see is Duviri and how, well, part of it, how it will work, and you will see over here that the effects it had was a 6.4% increase. Unfortunately, that's not fantastic. If you were to go to July 2021, let's go backwards a little bit, you'll see a jump of 30%. That was the difference between TennoCon 2021, 2022. And of course, you can go back even further to August 2020, because that's when you had TennoCon in 2020, if I do remember correctly, and I do believe that I do. August 2020, a 51% jump. So you see, my friends, Warframe is not exactly doing all that fantastic, and I am legitimately worried. I am fully aware that it's the developer's job to make things seem like we're okay, it's fine, don't worry about it so much, because you can't say, hey, our house is on fire. This is the time to panic. You can't exactly go out in public and say that to your player base. But make no mistake, my friends, we are not doing so well. And this is terrible news for me on both a subjective level and on an objective level, on a personal level especially, because I do love Warframe. I love generating content for Warframe, and this does not bode well for any of us, technically speaking. So as you can see, throughout the past 5 years, the general trend for Warframe has been like this. It's set worldwide, and you can also add a comparison tool. Oh, let's see, what is the most competition for Warframe is considered Destiny. I never really agreed to that, because I still see Warframe and Destiny as being entirely different games from the whole third-person thing. But hey, let's go with the flow. If people say Destiny, then let's compare it a little bit with Destiny 2 online game, and you will see a bit of a difference here. I don't really care how well Destiny is doing all that much, because it's not the game I enjoy playing, but still I want Warframe to do better, and I am worried about its future. I don't know how players will react if an update such as the Duviri Paradox is going to be launched at the start of next year. Not a whole lot of companies, not a lot of game producers lead with their main player, with their star player at the start of the year, because that's where the marketing budgets are dried up. January and February, usually when it comes to marketing, they're a little bit on the dry side. Normally you have November, December, when everything explodes. You got your Black Friday, you got your Christmas and all whatnot, and that's when everybody capitalizes on that. And then January, February, usually it's a little bit quiet, just to say the least. I don't know how this new tactic will play out for Warframe, that they had to, obviously they had to delay the Duviri Paradox. I believe they had very good reason to do so, because I also believe that everybody there is fully aware of what this means, to delay the huge end of the year update to next year. So the question becomes when next year? Are you gonna launch it in January, February? Are you gonna delay it much later on? Are we looking at another 3-year situation for a big update? I'm not trying to be a smart aleck here. I am legitimately worried about the current state of Warframe. I am not the kind of player to say, hey, Warframe is dying, pack your shit and go. That is beyond stupid. No, you should play whatever gives you joy, whatever makes you happy. So if Warframe makes you happy, do what I do, play freaking Warframe. Or if something else makes you happy, simply play the game that you enjoy. If you no longer are having fun playing a game, then there's something fundamentally wrong there, since a game, its main purpose is to generate fun for you. This doesn't change the fact that I love Warframe. I am just, again, a bit concerned with what the future will bring and the current state of events. And I do believe, my friends, that is pretty much it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Am I right to be worried? Am I overreacting? Is this a bit of an exaggeration? Or are things not looking so hot for Warframe? Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe only if you enjoy the content. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.